Hi, welcome to Heaven is a Homestead. My name is Heather, and today I'm going to be portioning out all of the meat chickens that we raised for our family this year. We raised about 50 meat birds. They're in my fridge, they're curing. We got them processed on Monday. It is now the end of the week. It's Friday. They've been curing for about 3 days. They're not quite soft enough just yet to go into the freezer, but I'm gonna try to get ahead of it, start portioning half of them out. So we got half of them vacuum sealed as whole chicken, so those are easy. I'll just throw them straight in the freezer. The other half are not vacuum sealed. I'll be deciding what to do with it once I have it portioned up. They're all varying in size, so I wanna see how much I have before I decide what to do with it. So hang out with me and let's cut up these chickens. I don't know what to say. This is how they come. We have processed our own meat birds before, but we take them now to a Mennonite farmer in West Virginia. The first thing I'm gonna do is take my kitchen shears and cut away the skin by the drum here. And that's so I can see inside. Pop out the bone and put my knife right inside. Remove the drum and thigh. And despite my very charming and confident intro, I'm not a professional chicken dresser. Do the same thing on the other side. Next, take off the chicken wings. So I just feel my thumb right in there. I feel where the joint is. In a circle like that. And I find like the chicken skin is actually a little hard to cut, so sometimes I just use the shears instead. Then take the bird to the side, and if you can see, there's like this little fat line here. And it's actually these birds that we raised ourselves on pasture, they don't have a ton of fat on them, so it can be a little hard to see the fat lines. So I'm just gonna cut along between the breast and the ribs on both sides. And then I'm gonna break the backbone away from the breast, and I'm gonna take the skin with the backbone because I want skinless, boneless chicken breasts. Saving all the backbones in these bags, put them in the freezer and make stock as I want to. Okay, then I take the breast, turn it over, and there's like a little breastbone right here, so I'm just gonna make a slit in it, turn it back over, and just break it so it lays a little bit more flat, and then just cut around this like little bone right here. All right, then what I'm gonna do, just kind of feel like the wishbone here. Cut away from that. Use the bones to guide my knife. All right, so there's one breast. And the ribs is gonna go in the bag, stock bag as well. Wingtips off. Cut the thigh from the leg. Again, kind of just along this fat line here as best I can. And there you go. So I ended up with 5 bags of the backbone that I'm gonna use to make stock. I have 2 bags of drums, 4 bags of thighs. How many breasts do I have here? 8 bags of breasts, and then I used 1 to make, I'm gonna be traveling for work all week, so I made some barbecue chicken for the crock pot that my husband can easily make while I'm gone. And 3 bags of wings and 3 bags of thighs and drums. I also made some chicken jerky. This is just some of it. My husband already ate a lot of it. He loves it.
My only real point of reference is like, I used to eat our dogs. So our dogs get chicken jerky. We get our dogs chicken jerky. The only ingredient in them is chicken breast. So I wasn't like, it's not that weird. They're a lot better.
Yeah.
They're like actually seasoned.
Yeah, didn't want to let you keep eating dog treats.
Yeah,
so I think homegrown pastured poultry chicken jerky is probably
a whole lot better.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot better.
Yeah. And I also marinated the drums that you watched me do, but we ate those, ended up eating those for dinner yesterday, I think. Yeah, this is only half of it. Remember, I said that the other half are in the freezer vacuum sealed. So we've got 23 birds in the freezer vacuum sealed. This was 24 birds cut up here, so we had 47 total. I've raised 50 birds in the past for a couple of years, and that kind of works out, like seems to be the right amount for our family, but we'll see how quickly we go through all of this. Meat birds are not super easy to raise, definitely not one of those more romantic things on a homestead to do, and certainly not for everyone, but every time I feel like it's a pain in the butt and I ask myself, like, why am I doing this? Why do I do this to myself? Why don't I just buy it from the store? One of the main reasons is just how proud I feel looking at all of this, knowing that I have meat for my family for the whole year. I was worried with like avian flu and some hatcheries not having enough like hatchlings to give out. I was worried about even getting the meat birds in the first place, raising them to maturity. The movable coop that we have, it's not predator proof, so it doesn't have like, we move it, so it doesn't have hardware cloth or anything underneath. So technically it's not predator proof. Eventually I'd love to have like, you know, a livestock guardian dog or something, but that's way down the line. So, you know, I'm kind of taking a gamble. So getting to this point, I'm so proud. I love having all this pasture raised poultry for my family. And I have to say, another reason, the meat quality is just so good. Like when I saw it again after eating, not like, you know, meat from Costco is pretty good, but after seeing this meat, having this meat again, I have so missed this quality of meat. This is amazing quality. Like just like looking at the breast, how like pale and just white, pink, blue, purplish hue to it is so beautiful. It's just like the best quality, healthy chicken meat. Sometimes when you get meat from the store, I feel like it's like, not always, right? But sometimes it has this like orange, yellowy color to it. And it's just gross. Like not to gross anyone out or like make anyone feel bad, but I have had sick meat birds in the past. And like, you know, like a few of them will get sick, and after we get them processed, when we bring them home, I realize, I talk with my hands so much, I need to chill. So when we get home, I realize that like, oh, that was the sick one, because I can tell from the meat, it looks not as healthy as these other chickens. And to be honest, it looks like the meat that you get from the store. So I don't know if that tells you anything, but so proud to have this, all of this pasture raised poultry for my family for the year. High quality meat, like you can't buy this at the store. You can't buy this quality of meat at the store. So I'm so proud of us for being able to raise this and just having that food security of knowing our freezer is full of all of the chicken our family is going to need this entire year. I just wanted to show you what this process looks like. I think there's more content now than there was like 3-4 years ago when I started raising meat birds, about raising meat birds, how to do it, what that raising process looks like. But just wanted to show you, like, after they're raised, after they've been processed, like, what do you do with all that meat, and like, how do you portion it? How do you manage it? Thank you for spending time with me, and I hope to see you next time.